Hey everybody, it's David Pavkovich from SoulLiftFitness.com. I haven't been sick in over a year probably. I guess a couple weeks ago I had some sort of sinus issues to say, but nothing that really, I think the whole thing lasted maybe 12 hours. A lot of people in my classes in my gym lately have been getting sick. They haven't been showing, they've been canceling on me, or they show up, just looking miserable and have to kind of take it easy. You're not going to be able to avoid viruses. You're not going to be able to avoid illness altogether. But what you can do is help to strengthen your immune system so that it's less likely that these things are going to affect you throughout the year. It's all going to start with your diet. What you want to be doing is getting a lot of fruits, vegetables, healthy fats like nuts, avocados, things like that. You already know all this stuff already. It's just a matter of putting it into play. What you eat has everything to do. Your nutrition, like you may think you're eating well, but maybe you're not. Fruits, nuts, vegetables are a lot of nutrition and nutritious foods that pack a big punch, when it comes to health. So you are what you eat, and if you're eating good foods, you're going to be good. Another thing is people aren't getting enough protein in their diets. Even if they think they are, usually they're not. At Soul Lift, I have you write it down. If need be, we keep a good track of the amount of protein, and most people aren't hitting their numbers at all. We don't keep track per se. I want people to be aware of what and how much they're putting in their body, and that's a huge reason for a lot of things that happen with our health today, is that we're not aware of what we're doing. For protein, what you should be looking, eat fruits, nuts, vegetables throughout the day. This should be a given for anybody, for any goal, whatever. Even if you're not getting sick and you just want to be healthy, fruits, nuts, vegetables. Protein, you should be looking for no less. I teach in no less than 100 grams of protein per day. A lot of people say you should be aiming for your body weight in grams. So if you weigh 150 pounds, you should be trying to get 150 grams of protein in a day. Like I said, I go through for no less than 100. A lot of people have trouble hitting that number once they realize that they're not eating well to begin with. Putting that much protein in their body is a hard thing to do, so we take baby steps to get to that point. That's one thing that you can do to help increase your immune system, is feeding your immune system with good food. Another thing that you should be doing is you should be active. Stress is going to be a huge factor. Stress really taxes the body. It beats it up in a way inside and out. You can tell in muscle tension, in their energy levels, all sorts of ways that you can tell that a person is overly stressed. But activity is a really good way to get that stress out. Find yourself a way to relieve it, and find something that you enjoy doing. I know a lot of people like running or bicycling, swimming, kayaking, canoeing, whatever your thing is. Find a way to do that. It never helps to pick up a barbell, kettlebell, do some push-ups, things like that. But the hormones in your body need that kind of activity, and that too will increase your immune system, or the power of it. Rest is another factor. Some people aren't getting enough rest. What I try to shoot for is a consistent sleep pattern. So have a set bedtime, have a set time to wake up. Not everybody needs an 8-hour sleep. I'm not going to even get into that conversation. But some people function just fine on 5 or 6 hours of sleep, but each individual person is going to be a bit different. So find your thing, but no matter what, you have to have consistent sleep patterns and sleep well. All of these things I mentioned will help you get into a pattern of sleeping better at night. So take that into consideration. Set yourself a bedtime, set yourself a time to wake up, and make sure that you're getting adequate rest. If you're able to take a nap during the day and you don't feel more sluggish after you wake up, that's something to consider as well. Another thing, I was just reading about gut health and probiotics, things like live cultured foods. Kimchi was one of them, if I can remember. Sauerkraut, yogurt, all good ones. But gut health is really another thing that you have to consider. Now, do your homework. Just don't take my word for it. You go Google it like anybody else would, and figure out what's going to work for you. But eating these foods, and I wouldn't say sit down and eat 2 pints of yogurt a day or a jar of sauerkraut. I guess take little bites. A couple bites a day should do you well. Something to consider, though. Fresh air and sunshine is another one that's really, really important. I think I spoke about this in the last video. Fresh air and sunshine is going to be your best friends through anything. Don't be overly go get yourself dirty, have a good time, get lots of activity out in the sunshine. You do all these things combined every day consistently. No, they don't even have to be every day, but make sure you're doing these things consistently. We have way too much sitting around doing nothing in stale air, and that is what's causing all this sickness. It's not we can blame it on viruses all they want, but your immune system has to be able to attack what comes in, all the bad things anyway. But that's really all I have to say about it. I hope this was beneficial to anybody. If I can put some links to some studies through it, if that's what you want. So just let me know. Thanks for checking it out. Thanks for watching the video. And I hope you remain a healthy rest of the season, spring into summer. Take care of yourself, and hope to see you in class.